Good morning, friends. I am Digvijay Dadasaib Dhere, Assistant Professor, Department of English, Rajari Chhatrapati Shahu College, Kolhapur. Today we have to study interview skills. First of all, we should know what is interview skills. So here we have to discuss what to do or what not at the time of interview. So you must remember those things when you will face the interview, which will be fruitful in your future. So what to do at the time of interview? Here the first is walk in smartly and cheerfully from the entrance to the interview table. If you go to the interview room with confidence, you should not lose your confidence at the time of interview. Maintain a moderate eye contact with members while they ask questions. When the peer team asks you the questions, you confidently uh, give your answer regarding the questions which is asked by the peer team. Show your full concentration towards interviewers. You should pay attention on the people who asking you the question at the time of interview. Modulate your voice so that your reply will be audible to every member of the interview board. You should speak fluently and confidently so that the interviewer can read your answer better. Answer questions passed to you concisely and precisely. Whatever you know about the questions regarding, you should mention the information to the peer team. Be brief, long winding explanation can only consume time and bore the interviewer. You should focus the objective of the questions. You should not analyze the whole things. Otherwise, the interview will be boring one. So you should avoid those things at the time of interview. Show team spirit, cooperation, organization skill, strength of character, and above all, a strong decision making ability. Your ability must be shown there. That's why the peer team can be impressed and there is a possibility of getting the post. Look sharp and energetic. You should be energetic while giving the answer to the peer team. Keep the interviewer's attention and interest in you. You should make eye contact with the peer team. Show your loyalty to your previous organization, though you may have left them for unsavory circumstances. A common question asked by interviewer is why did you leave your previous organization? You may give illustrations such as your own career aspirations, long distance to work, and aspiration of something more challenging. Suppose you are working any company and you have left the job and the peer team ask you the questions why you left the job. You should give the answer positively. You should not give the negative answer, otherwise it will affect on your selection. Be with a cheerful disposition and a pleasant countenance which hold the interviewer's interest throughout the interview, and your cheerful attention make the impression to the people and they must be interested whatever you giving the answer to them. Manners are very important. Some words and expressions reflect your upbringing and culture. They are yes, please, I beg your pardon. Suppose you unable to give the answer, you can say I beg your pardon. Thank you. I wish to state. I would like to draw your kind attention. Likewise, these expressions you can use it at the time of interview. Seek clarification to questions you do not understand. You can do it in a polite manner by asking, excuse me, pardon me, sir. Will you please repeat the questions? If you cannot understand the questions, you politely can ask the peer team to repeat the question. You must make sure that you are punctual. You must report at the venue of the interview at least half an hour before the scheduled time of interview. You must be present before half an hour at the time of interview. Be polite to everyone you meet, both before and after the interview. Your behavior must be polite there. A soft, pleasing expression with a hint of a smile enhances your personality. You must go there with a smile. So that is the necessary things at the time of interview. And which thing you do not uh, behave there or will not use there, that is, do not trail in your chair in a relaxed manner while sitting on the chair. When the peer team asks you sit down on the chair, you politely sit on the chair. You will not give the uh, different kind of behavior. Do not try to approach too close to the interviews. You should not acquaint or show the familiarity with the interviewer people. You should be constant at the time of interview. Do not put your hands and fumble with your pocket. You should not use your hands into the pocket. Do not place your hands or fingers over your mouth when you speak. Do not use your hands while giving the answer to the peer team. Do not lean back in the chair. Do not scratch yourself or touch your hair or your face. Do not use your hand on the hair or on the face while giving the answer. Never raise your voice or speak in a harsh tone. You will not use the arrogant tone or the loud tone while giving the answer. Do not rush to answer. Speak distinctly in your normal accent and pause to make your points effectively. Keep and uh, calmly you can give the answer. There is no hesitation to give the answer urgently. Do not make any awkward movements, scratching an ear or nose, moving hands awkwardly. Those types of behavior you should not use there. Do not prepare for the interview up to late night. Do not study for at the time of interview before last night. Otherwise it will affect on your sleep and you cannot face the interview effectively. Do not take heavy dinner on the day before the interview and heavy breakfast on the day of interview. You should take lightly breakfast or dinner before going to the interview. Do not get nervous. Adapt breathing exercises to reduce excitement and uncertainty. Do not linger in the past. If you have failed in an interview, it does not mean that you will not succeed this time. Now see, failure is the first step of success. So you should not focus on the failure. You should concentrate on the success. Do not accept tea or coffee even if it is offered during the interview. Politely decline the offer. You should politely decline when the committee offer you tea or coffee. Do not exaggerate about your hobbies or interest. The board members are intelligent people, so do not be overconfident of cheating them. Do not be nervous if you don't know the answer of a question. Confess it frankly. I am afraid I haven't come across that piece of information, sir. And last, do not ask about salary during an interview unless and until the interviewers ask about it. You may ask about salary range only after interview interactions. So that is the things you do not use in the interview. So here we have discussed the do's and don'ts while facing an interview. So I think that you understand what to do or what not at the time of interview. Thank you so much for your uh, great support.